How?
He is the one.
Oh man, what a great movie! I tell you what.
Oh, man.
Welcome back, folks. Glad to have you back joining us tonight. And man, do we have a good one for you? That's for sure. Of course, with me, the man who needs no introduction, the most interesting guy I know. He can speak Russian in French. Brawnz, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Man, I tell you what, it's been one heck of a few weeks, few months, especially what's going on in Bitcoin. And we'll be talking about that in a little bit, but I'm feeling pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to seeing what's coming up next. But
yes, always.
always, absolutely. And of course, folks, anything we talk about here, I'm going to start off by saying is never financial advice. Now that we got that out of the way, before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Every little bit helps there, folks. We appreciate that. Of course, tonight we'll be talking about the Bitcoin chart as per the norm, and it's been definitely one of those wild rides over the past few weeks. And we're going to talk to see if we're going to be going a little bit higher. I think we are, but let's talk more about that. So we'll pull up the chart. We will be getting into Grayscale, and they'll be launching, well, this is interesting, AVAX Investment Fund. Didn't see that one coming. Kind of saw a few other things, but Avalanche? All right, well, let's see. Let's see. That's interesting. We got the U.S. Spot Ether ETF seeing record long outflows. Now, granted, it hasn't been a very long time for this, but I guess we're seeing some long outflows over the past few weeks, several weeks. We'll be looking more into that. And of course, we're going to have a little bit of fun at the end there, folks, and wrapping it up with a little bit of evergreen content. Some of the weirdest sodas out there. Brawnz and I, we got our top picks, top three. So stick around if you feel the financial advice, or rather not financial advice that we're giving you or talking about here tonight. Maybe you're interested in some weird soda. Stick around. But Brawnz, what do you say, man? We want to just kick right into it. Let's get it going. Let's get it rolling.
What's going on this week?
Let's see what's up. Let's take a look at the chart. Brawnz, let me know you see that, all right?
I see it.
So what we're taking a look here is, of course, at the granddaddy of them all, grandmama, whatever you want to say, Bitcoin. And we're taking a look at the 1 hour candles. And as you can see, this is, so today being the 22nd here in the States at this very moment, this goes way back to the chart, at least in the hourly candles, back to the 11th. We're seeing pretty significant sideways action. We now are starting to see a potential uptick, but we're seeing pretty heavy resistance right around this 61, call it 61, 200, 61, 100 levels. This is the level we want to pay attention to. What do you think, Brawnz? We're going to go ahead and break through this. We're going to hang out here for a little bit longer. We're going down to Chinatown.
I think we're going to be stuck in this range for some time until we see this Mount Gox finishing out paying back their creditors or debts or whatever. Like as of like this week, they've had a movement of 12,000 Bitcoin, approximately 700 million. It sounds big, but I guess in the overall, it's not that significant. But it does kind of like leave the sentiment like on the down, especially for these new investors. But I think it's a temporary, short term. But yeah, I just see ourselves just kind of like going sideways for some time, barring a catalyst.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know about you, but this is boring. On the other hand, this is an excellent time to accumulate, right? I mean, we've seen
Mm,
some dips from here. Let's take a look at this last one. It looks like we were riding high. I say high, not too high. Come on now. And we're talking about a dip of 8%. So there was some buys here, nothing significant over the past few weeks. But I think that for the most part, we've been going sideways. Great time to accumulate. I think there's a
mm.
lot of fear in the market at the moment. And let's take a look at that. So let's pull up fear and greed. Now, if you guys aren't checking out CoinGlass.com, got to check it out. No affiliation, folks. They're not paying us a dime. What they do have, though, is a lot of great information. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. And I'm going to go ahead and just change this view a little bit so we can delve in a little bit deeper. Bear with me while I pull this up. I'm going to replace this with, let me know when you see that there, Bronze. And
There we go.
swear. There we go. All right. So coinglass.com, you go all the way down to the bottom. You have some of these technical indicators. And one of those technical indicators, if I can find it, is the fear and greed.
Mm,
And taking a look at the fear and greed, we're still riding in the fear.
neutral. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, just below, just below. I think we go up 2 points or even 1 point, we get into the neutral space. Now, again, I think that for me, anytime we get anywhere in this fear, extreme fear, that's buy signal. That's when most of the
Yes.
selling is occurring. And, unless you are thinking that there is a potential that this is going to zero, then yeah, maybe you just want to stay on the sidelines because Bitcoin is not for you. But this thing is not going to zero. And anytime we hit these extreme fears, need fear ranges, that's for me, never financial advice out there. Folks, do your own research. It's a time to buy. So that's one of those things we're paying attention to. But we're in fear right now. I don't know. What are your thoughts,
Yeah.
Bronze?
No.
We're gonna be in here for a little while.
I mean, we're at that border, right, of fear to neutral or like upper fear. But yeah, like you said, like fear is a good time to buy. When it's at the greed, extreme greed, it's time to take some profits or get on the sideline. So this is a good opportunity right now. I'm
Heck
always
yeah.
zigging while everyone is zagging.
That's it. Blood of the streets. Go and God. You gotta get out there and get it for gosh darn sakes. Come on now. Be smart about it. And listen, if you're trying to leverage trade at the moment, just be careful, especially right now. I don't know. I just feel like there's some significant swings, and you're just being, I don't know, just sheep to the slaughter, so to speak.
Yeah,
So keep the
yeah,
leverage low there, folks. Not financial advice.
not financial
So
advice.
ever,
Yeah,
ever, ever.
yeah. I'm looking at the I guess the economic indicators. They're saying that the U.S. unemployment rate is risen to 44.3% since 2021. Um, this is a concern because if it reaches up to 5%, that can really impact the U.S. economy. With that being said, this could impact the Bitcoin bears because if economy is on really in bad shape, you would think the investors would go to a safe haven, which is like either gold or Bitcoin store of
Oh,
value.
yeah. I mean, or
So
depending on how old school you are, maybe you're investing in bonds,
yes,
CDs, my
hmm
lord. Talk about not staying up with inflation. But, I think one of those things that you're talking about too, we talk about this, there's a lot of folks talking about this these days, is the Sam Rule recession indicator. And this ties into the unemployment rate. And yeah, we're hitting some fairly significant levels that according to this particular indicator, the Sam Rule recession indicator, we could be approaching a recession anytime we hit these levels. And currently we're at 0.53. That's not good news. Typically, it's the onset of a recession. So
Hmm.
now this goes back, and I feel like maybe there are few exceptions, though I can't seem to find one at this level at that 0.53. Maybe this is a new exception to the rule, 0.53, and then a retrace.
Wow.
What I find interesting, at least here in the States, is of course we have our elections. Uh, if Be interesting to see how we approach this. I'm wondering if the election is the onset of a recession. We'll have to see how that plays out, though.
It's gonna be, yeah, very interesting. I'm expecting Bitcoin to rise around November, right during the election. But either way, as if the economy is on a slump, it's good to have a store of value. Do your own research. Gold, bonds, CDs, Bitcoin. My money's on Bitcoin. I mean, just do your own research. Uh, but yes, either way, if the economy's good, get some Bitcoin. If the economy's bad, get some Bitcoin
There it is.
and hold
Boom.
it.
Love it, man. To the moon for sure. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Get some Bitcoin up, down, left, right. Now, depends on, you listen to Sailor. He says, "Oh, just go ahead, get more Bitcoin. If you can't afford Bitcoin, sell the house, get a mortgage, do what you need to do to get more Bitcoin." Man, that guy is totally on fire. He definitely fires me up every time I watch some of his videos. I love him, love him, love him. But yeah, now of course there are alternatives out there, and
Mm,
one of those alternatives that we're going to talk about here in just a second is Avalanche.
yeah,
AVAX, that's AVAX, for you guys not really following that ticker. And this is an alternate to Ethereum. One would say that it's not in the same class as Bitcoin. And one of the big players that initially started the fund for Bitcoin was Grayscale. And now looks like Grayscale is looking to launch and get into AVAX. Let's pull this up here. So
yeah,
this is interesting because I feel like you would have seen them go into I don't know, other
yeah,
blockchains for sure. I
right.
mean, AVAX, okay, that's interesting. Didn't see that one coming. And now
Hmm.
this is an investment fund here, folks. So we want to be clear on this. When Grayscale launched their their fund for Bitcoin, it was in a similar fashion. And basically, if you scroll down here, this is the fund, which is not exchange traded, is only available to qualified investors. So any of those big players, the big investors that have enough money to actually afford to get into Grayscale will. And maybe they open it up to the public after every major bank has gotten their fill. We'll have to see how this plays out. That's assuming that there's an appetite for this. So I don't know, Bronze. What do you think? Should we start to diversify and get into AVAX, or
Yeah,
is this just
yeah.
a
I'm
fad?
always a fad. It could be a fad, but yeah, it is interesting why they chose AVAX. I mean, out of all these other ones, uh, for whatever reason, but they chose AVAX. I've used AVAX. I checked out their ecosystem. There was a couple of these NFT type games. Transaction is, to me, AVAX and Solana, they're kind of like similar. It reminds me. It seems like there's these like cryptos that are kind of similar. Like you have like XRP and XLM, then you have AVAX and Solana. I always kind of like I put like I paired those together in my mind, and yeah, for whatever reason, I mean, hey, maybe they just picked it and like, hey, because Solana is basically getting some tractions, and maybe they're zigging and said, okay, let's go ahead and try to get some exposure for AVAX. Um, and yeah, maybe that's yeah. I, they have a lot of partnerships. AVAX is also doing a lot of partnerships, and it is fast. It's yeah, it, all these Ethereum competitors, but yeah, we'll get into Ethereum in a minute. But I mean, it's interesting. It's good. It's good for AVAX. So it'll be interesting. What else Grayscale is gonna be? Are they gonna be showing? Are they gonna have other funds in the near future? It's going to be interesting to see what comes up next.
Yeah. Now, AVAX, if you aren't familiar with AVAX, it is a layer one blockchain, and they focus on RWAs or real world assets. So maybe that's why Grayscale is so hyper focused on Avalanche, where Ethereum seems to be all over the place, and really, I feel Ethereum is kind of the backbone on which all transactions occur. And I say all, it's all over the place. It's not just focused or hyper focused like AVAX, where they're hyper focused on real tangible assets. That's like real estate, etc., commodities, fine art. So it is a bit of a niche, and one will wonder if that's maybe why they're focusing in on it. But I don't know. I just didn't see it coming with Grayscale. I would have thought that they would have just really focused on ETFs moving forwards to get it out there for the public. But maybe this is just another example on how the rich get richer, and we're just seeing it play out in real time.
Yeah, they went up based on 24 hours. It went like to about like 8 point, like over 8.5% increase. Yeah, so
It's
I mean,
big news. I
yeah,
mean, let's be real. It's big news. It just means that you got some big players that are looking to invest. I think that it's great for the AVAX community. Congratulations to you guys out there. How do we do this? We do hand signals or something, and like something happens. I don't know.
yeah.
We figured there's you do hand signals on this new platform. Apparently, it does things, but we can't figure it out. So, congratulations! Confetti flying everywhere. Just imagine that. So that's one of those things that you could take a look at, diversify in. Now, another thing that we want to talk about, and a lot of folks have been anticipating this for some time, and it doesn't seem like it's making a significant amount of traction, at least in the near term. Very, very near term, short term, folks. Spot Ethereum ETF. This article right here, cointelegraph.com, no affiliation, saying Spot Ethereum ETF's record longest outflow streak. Record longest. I find it interesting only because it really hasn't been out there for that long.
Right.
So record long, but all right, sure. I'll buy that. I suppose it is some sort of record. I think that everyone was expecting maybe this to go high, just to the moon and just keep going higher and higher. And I don't know, maybe just like we saw with the Bitcoin ETF, kind of fizzled out. You think Ethereum is drying up? Is Ethereum dead?
No way. Yeah, not far from that. I mean, with Bitcoin as the store of value, Ethereum is going to be the new internet. I mean, you have it, like you said, it is the backbone. You have these layer twos onto it. It's growing. It's secure. It's rock solid. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what the narrative with from this website is, is trying to give like some bearish sentiment, and so they can get on the dip. That's what I'm thinking, because yeah, I mean, maybe it's just a slow week, and they're just trying to get like a little bait going, because yeah, when I was looking at it, oh wow, that's kind of bearish right there. But then you brought me back to reality. It's been, I don't know, for a couple weeks. I mean, talk to us when it's like at least 3 months, maybe 6 months, and see.
Clickbait.
Yeah, if it's then that's when you'd be like, oh, what's going on? Maybe you could be a little bit concerned if it's 6 months and then there's a huge outflow on Ethereum. But either way, I'm not trembling. I'm not panicking. To me, I'm really bullish on Ethereum as well. Like I said earlier, it's going to be Web3. in its final form. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah, I agree. I think Web3 is, is coming. It's pretty much here. It is not what people thought, which is decentralized. I don't know of a single decentralized component, anything worth its weight out there. It's just we're not there, folks. We cannot run completely decentralized. We need to have backbone of servers, etc. Maybe this is the for the next bull run. Maybe that's 10 years from now. We'll have to see how that plays out. But for the moment, I think Web3 is here, and it's the integration of blockchain. That's what Web3 is. It's not decentralization, it is the
Mm,
integration of blockchain. So
there you
I don't
go.
know that I've actually heard anyone say that. So I feel like I'm
You
going
hit
to
it
coin that
first.
there first. That's right.
Oh,
Here. Yeah. Boom to the moon. There we go. All right. So let's quickly take a look at the chart. I am curious because I haven't actually taken a look at Ethereum chart for some time. Seems like we focus a lot on Bitcoin. And we're taking a look at the hour. I'm actually going to switch this to the 4 hour so we can kind of follow this here. It looks like, it looks like I was actually plotting a downtrend last time I was looking at this, and then there was that breakout. But if you take a look, it's actually still following this downtrend here. Um, so, call it a month later, and we're still kind of bouncing off this line here. This was the resistance, and now it is becoming support line. We'll have to see how this plays out. I think that honestly, folks, we'll have to really see how the elections here look, what the rest of the international policies look like here in the next few months. I feel like we're probably going to be going sideways, uh, at least for the near future. So, what do you think, Bronze?
yeah, near future. Yeah, I was back in my mind. I was like how long? Yeah, it's kind of vague, right? So it's really, I mean, I would say, yeah, get ready. It's time to accumulate. We have like about 80 days before the election. Um, we still don't know too much about uh, Kamala Harris. I don't know how to say it. Kamala
Kamala, Camel,
Harris. Yeah.
Lala.
Yeah, what her policies are. I mean, from what I'm seeing, I just touched on it. I mean, she's going to be focused more on the innovation, which is kind of part into crypto, but nothing really specific as compared to Trump. He kind of like, he set a clear path. He attended the Bitcoin conference. That's really bullish. So, um, yes, it's going to
Yeah,
be face melting, I would say, at the end of the year. So it's time to
could
get
be.
in.
Could be,
Do your own research.
but on the other hand, it could be completely bearish. I feel like what I would really like to see, Trump is very clear on his position on it. He's very much in your face about it. And from and love or hate him, I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about the rest of his politics. I'm just talking about his politics and policies that he would like to enact as it pertains to Bitcoin and the rest of the space, including mining, etc. He's very bullish on it. All of his messages are very, very bullish for the space. And Kamala Harris is not clearly defining where she stands on this. And this is something that I need her to speak to. She needs to clearly define it so that we can better understand where she is on it. And one would argue that she is being kind of cryptic about it because she is taking a somewhat bearish stance on it. Now, prove me wrong, Kamala. Let's get out there. Let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation. Say the words so that we can understand where this market could be going. I would think, though, that there could be a common ground. You could agree with Trump. Maybe it's possible. Do you have to go with the opposite of what he has to say? Maybe it's a win-win for us. Or maybe I'm going to go for the guy or gal that is more bullish in the space because that's really what's one of those key topics that's important to me. Do your own research, folks. We'll have to see how it plays out. But man, the U.S.
Yeah,
election is right around the corner, and I feel like it's
right,
going to be a doozy for this space.
right. I mean, people really need to do their research. It's, we're not trying to tell you what to do. We basically tell our opinions and what we believe in. We believe in crypto. We believe in Bitcoin. Um, the world is getting on Bitcoin. We talked a couple episodes ago about Russia passing legislation. China's already on it. We don't want to be behind. Trump is proposing he wants to be ahead of everyone. Um, we have to get ready for any type of financial disparity. Uh, like I said, this is the theme of the show, or theme of the whole, this episode, the whole show. I do believe that Bitcoin is a safe haven. It is a store of value. um if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I did my research and I truly believe this is the next phase. So please, people, do your own research and find out, and so hopefully you can save yourself and your family and generations to come.
Yeah, well said. Absolutely. Do your own research. This is honestly, I think that especially if you're tuning in, this is the future. We strongly believe that Bitcoin, blockchain is that next level for it's leveling up the financial space altogether. United States currently, I believe, is still leading that pack. And this US election is going to be a big one for us, whether or not we continue down that path or if we hand the keys over to someone else. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. I felt like it got real serious there for a moment. But let's lighten it up a little bit. Brawnz, what do you say? If you guys want to stick around, we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest damn soda out there. Brawnz and I had a pleasure to actually try some of these sodas. And I know that, well, we didn't get any video of that. We should have long ago. And I'll be talking a little bit about that. We're going to be talking about our top 3 weirdest sodas out there in the world.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and pull this up here. Brawnz, let me know when you see this. I'm gonna go ahead.
Where did you get that from? That was from Step Brothers.
Man, I don't know. I feel like
worldwide.
Worldwide. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if that was it. Could have
Will
been.
Ferrell.
It's not an original. I know I stole it from somewhere. Just
Yeah,
don't remember
cool.
when. Yeah. Too much red wine, and I don't know what else. But all right. So let's talk about this, Brawnz. We got some of the, and there's some weird ones here, but you'd be surprised. Some of this is actually here in the States. This butter soda, which we are not talking about, is one of those. Are you surprised out there, folks? Americans kind of just fat and happy drinking their butter soda. Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about this one here. Brawnz, why don't you kick us off?
Yeah. Ooh, man, this is crazy. Ranch dressing soda. That's right, ranch dressing soda. Are you that person who slathers ranch dressing on everything? Oh yeah, me with chicken wings and buffalo wings, all that. Maybe this soda is what you have been looking for. I don't know about drinking it straight up. Oh
yeah. Man, I'll tell you, it definitely, so like Americans, we're big on our ketchup, that's for sure. And I'm sure there is ketchup soda out there. Well, maybe. I don't know. Ranch dressing soda. I mean, yeah, we love a ranch dressing, that's for sure. And I don't know. I feel like I'd probably give it a try. I feel like it'd be really weird, though. I feel like it'd be really weird. So,
man, who's that guy in the picture right there? He looks familiar.
Yeah, isn't that Colonel Sanders? No. Warren Buffett?
Yeah, I was going to say, say that guy from Halliburton.
Yeah, I don't know. Some old American guy. He's probably dead now. But let's get a review here, Brawnz. You had pulled this one up. Let me pull this up.
Buffett does like soda. Buffett does like soda, right? That's one of his things, like McDonald's and
but he also likes his biggest thing is his ice pops. If you ever watched him at the end of any of his conventions, he's always sitting there eating an ice pop. Just one of his things,
cool.
brother.
Cool,
so
man. Humble guy.
Humble, yeah. Well,
really?
Yeah, I think he may be. So, all right, let's see what this guy's got to say about ranch dressing soda.
Let's drink ranch dressing soda. All right, everyone. Today I'll be drinking ranch dressing soda for the first time.
Man,
and I'll
I like
be
his
seeing, is
expression.
it good or bad? Or who am I? Let's find out. First, I gotta open it. All right, it is now open. Ew, it smells like, kind of smells like cheese. What? I'm gonna spill it in here. Let's taste. Oh,
You didn't even taste it.
oh,
Yeah, I agree.
no. Wait, I'll give you guys one more taste.
Wow.
Ooh.
Tilted.
Bad.
I'd like to know what he's drinking. Wait, what? He's drinking genie piss. What is that? All right, yeah, all right, I suppose.
Oh man.
But
There you go.
yeah, all right. So that's his take on it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Tasty.
I agree. He didn't really quite take a swig, did he?
Yeah.
Come on, be a man. Suck it
Yeah.
up.
For reals.
You know.
I'm gonna have
All
to try it
right.
now.
Yeah, and you know what? Amazon.com. Check it out. They got them all out there.
Yeah.
So let's take a look
Man.
at this next one here.
Unagi cola. Unagi, not sure what that is. No need to Google it. It's eel. Unagi is a
Eel.
staple food in Japan, so it isn't that far off a stretch for this to exist. Though come to think of it, I haven't ever seen a chicken or beef cola drink. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like it is strange to see anything that comes out of the sea as a soda. So there's that.
Fish cola. Tuna
Fish-
cola. Tuna Pepsi.
Fish cola. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like this one's probably going to be super gross.
Yeah, I would rather drink this than beef cola. That's
Yeah.
what is that? Gravy?
Uh,
Broth? Chicken broth?
but I hear
Chicken
you.
broth cola.
But I think that one thing you got to consider here, Brawnz, is that we have a tendency to baste things in Coca-Cola. I don't know about you, but we do it in our household, and I know that there are a few out there like ham. You baste your ham with Coca-Cola. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
got Dr. Pepper chicken and all sorts of. Oh
Yeah.
man, it's all sorts. Come down to Texas,
Yeah.
folks. We'll feed you right. That's for damn sure. You need a few pounds on those bones of yours. We got you. We got you.
That's true.
So-
It does enhance those flavors.
But to drink it like
Yeah.
it's on a hot summer day, it's 110. What I want unagi cola. Yeah.
Man, what if outside for like 30 minutes, 110-degree weather, and that's all you had to drink? It was ice cold. There was no water available. Would you drink it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
Me
I may
too.
hate it, but if it's like a life or death situation, absolutely. Why not? Yeah.
There you go.
But now, to be fair, I haven't had it at all. Let's take a look at this video, see what this guy thinks about this unagi cola review. Let me know if you see that here, Brawnz.
Yep. See it.
Let me know
Yep.
if it's too loud too.
Obscure Cola Shorts Edition. Today we have Unagi Cola from Japan. Unagi. Yes, unagi actually means eel in Japanese, as in the sushi. And unagi cola is a real thing. This is by Kimura in Japan. Nice glass bottle. I've actually tried it already. And it doesn't smell, it doesn't taste like unagi, but it doesn't taste good. So the best thing I could say about unagi cola is that it tastes kind of oily. It doesn't taste good.
There you go.
It doesn't taste that bad, but just the big question mark is why? Why would you ever possibly want to make eel flavored cola? Final verdict, I hope I never have to deal with another eel-based beverage ever again. Okay, bye.
Ever
Ever
again. I
again.
feel like that's pretty strong words. Because
Well,
he's like, tastes oily. And he's like, yeah, it's okay, and then at the end he's like, nope, never
Yeah.
ever. It's a
oily.
never event.
I would hope whatever that oil is that he's tasting is omega 3s.
Oh, so it's good for you.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah. I feel like if I'm
I
going
need
to
to-
drink Coca-Cola, I'm not looking for it to be healthy. I just want a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Have a Coke and a smile. Isn't that what they used to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Tastes like
Yeah.
vitamins. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Good.
there's that. That's a good one. Eel.
Yeah.
Love it. All right.
Yeah.
How weird can we get here? Let's take a look at this next one.
Oh yeah.
Pull this up now. So there we go.
Oh
man.
yeah, cucumber Pepsi. That doesn't seem bad, right? This one is more like a mashup than an actual product. Would you be willing to give this a try? However, if you want to try the real deal, you can get this in Japan. Cucumber.
Get it, man. Yeah, look at that thing. That's like glowing. Must have been near that
Yeah.
plant that kind of blew up. What was that? The Funaki something. I don't know. Don't matter.
Yeah.
It does. My apologies. All lives matter. But ice cucumber. What's wrong with these
Yeah.
folks?
Cool as a cucumber.
Cool as
Yeah.
a cucumber. Yeah, it looks radioactive. Love it. Something out of The Simpsons here, with the three-eyed fish. Let's take a look at this now. Now I think what Brawnz gave me here was a episode of this is like a homebrew. Let me go ahead and share this. So it's not quite the Pepsi, but if you want to try this at home, go ahead and give this a try. Let's see what this looks like.
ये है जो मजनू इन्हें क्या मैं समझूं रोज हो जाते हैं ये किसी ना किसी पे फिदा अरे हाँ आज इसके पीछे कल उसके पीछे क्या ठिकाना
I don't know. What was that stuff he had? The goat's blood? What else was he putting in there? What, Brawnz, help me out here, brother.
I don't
What was that video all about?
Yeah, I'll try to make be a little bit different. I didn't really see any real cucumber Pepsi drinks. That he came up in one of the searches, so I thought this was interesting. Hey, make your own concoction.
Yeah, put a little bit of cocaine in there and some
Basil,
goat's blood,
gold-
and yeah,
yeah,
he looked very happy at the end. That's for damn sure.
It looked like it was very hot. He was, he made it in a hot summer day in that clay pot. Yeah. So
Yeah.
It looked gross.
Yeah, looks pretty awful. But he seemed to be okay with it. He seemed to be okay with it.
Yeah, it was refreshing to him.
I know that they got a few ones. Pepsi's got a few weird ones out there. They had Pepsi Blue, they had Pepsi Crystal, they had Pepsi Salty Watermelon. That's a weird one.
I've never
Not
tried
here
that.
in the US, which is strange because you would think that it would be. But of course, where else would you get it but Japan? So, yeah. Cucumber Pepsi. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's take a look at a few more of these here. We're almost wrapping this up here, folks. So cucumber Pepsi. Next one here, celery soda. Have you heard about this? That's right.
No.
It's celery.
No.
Celery soda.
Oh,
And this is actually one of those that I actually tried. So I used to work in New York City many, many moons ago, and back in the day, and they had delis everywhere. They still do, I'm sure. Went in, got myself a sandwich, and reached in, thought I grabbed a lemon lime soda. It turned out to be this, celery. I cracked the thing. I'm biting into my sandwich, enjoying my sandwich. It's a beautiful spring day, and I thought the soda went bad.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
expecting lemon lime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now
I had that before.
you've had
I mean,
it
no,
before.
that experience where you're expecting to drink something and it's something
And
else,
it turns
and
out
just
to be like
it
you're
throws
drinking
you
a
off.
beer and there's a butt in it or something. It's
Yeah.
gross. Cigarette butt that are used as awful. It's like just instant regurgitation.
yeah.
The thing is though, it didn't come down to that. I looked at the can quick enough and celery soda. I'm thinking to myself, now I'm a young man at that point, 20-ish, and I'm thinking, who in the hell would ever make a celery soda? But leave it up to Dr. Brown's. Yes, that's right. They've been around for a little bit too. So Dr. Brown's goes way, way back to the early 1900s, and this happened to be one of the original concoctions. Well, I don't know how or why it stuck, but it did. So congratulations, Dr. Brown's. You got me. Let's take a look at a review here. Now, I almost feel like I agree with this review. Let's pull it up here. To be honest, it's not awful. It's not awful.
Yeah, I want to try it now.
Hey everybody, I'm at Pop's Soda Shop in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm going to try Dr. Brown's original celery soda with other natural flavors. It smells like a barbecue wing palate cleanser. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a distinct celery flavor. It's definitely refreshing. I think it would be fun to combine celery soda with peanut butter soda. So you have like a celery sticks and peanut butter flavor.
Oh, okay.
Celery soda. Just what the good Dr. Brown ordered.
Or not. Honestly, you know what it tastes like? Seltzer.
Okay, there you
It's
go.
just very clean, very, it's not really in your face, but
Oh.
when you're expecting lemon lime
Yeah,
and
lemon
that
lime,
citrusy, right? Sitting there,
Yeah.
nice spring day, beautiful blue sky, sitting on the curb, watching the traffic and the taxis, the people giving fingers to each other in New York City. Love it, love it, love New York City, by the way. You take a swig of what's lemon lime, and it turns out to be tastes like seltzer. No, this ain't right. Oh, celery soda. Strange.
Man, I want to try that combo, having some wings, some buffalo wings, and chase it with that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna write that down right now.
I think you should. You should try that. But
I'll
I got a
report
better
back.
one for you. I got a better one
Oh,
for you.
Dang.
So you like that combo. You like that combo with peanut butter. What else does celery go good with? What do you think, Brawnz?
Ranch.
Ranch. Yeah, all right. Yeah, actually, that's a good one. But what else?
Ranch and peanut butter. That's all I know. I mean, that's
Oh man, all right. Let's
tried.
help you along here. So this is on almost every plate of buffalo wings. You get buffalo
Yeah, well,
wings, you
there you
get for
go.
whatever reason, I don't know why, you get a whole lot of celery. At least here in the States. Maybe they give you something else somewhere, but of course, buffalo wings originated in Buffalo, New York. And man, yeah.
There's Buffett again.
Buffett. Yeah, no, I think his name is Lester.
Oh, okay. Buffett's
Right?
little twin.
Because it's Lester's Fixins.
Oh, fix.
Oh man, Lester's Fixins brings you buffalo wing soda. That's right.
Lester's
I've heard it.
he must be from the South then. I mean,
Why?
Fixin,
Because he's wearing a
Fixins.
tie. Oh,
Oh,
Fixins.
Fixins.
Yeah,
That's the
I
term.
suppose. Or he could just be from back in the day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all of this. Maybe Lester doesn't even exist. We're gonna have to Google
Yeah.
that and talk about that in the next one when we talk about time machines. All right, buffalo wing soda. Yeah, of course. Now we talked about this. Yeah, what goes good with celery, but buffalo wings and buffalo wing soda. I don't know. It almost sounds to me like if I were to drink something like this, it would probably almost just kill me. Just
Yeah.
liquid fire. I feel like that's what this is. But let's take a look at this review. Haven't had it ourselves. We know when you see this here,
I'm
Brawnz.
thinking like just Tabasco in there. Like
Yeah,
you
but
said.
come on. And bubbly. Like I feel like that's like
Sounds-
instant fire in your mouth. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I could be wrong. Buffalo wings. Let's see what happens to this poor sap.
Is buffalo wing soda any good? Let's find out.
Yeah, you see that?
I mean, does buffalo sauce even go with soda? I wasn't sure, so I asked my niece and my brother to try it out. And the results are in.
It tastes like crayon mixed with orange soda and garlic.
My mom says I'm gonna get sued.
Wow.
Gonna get sued.
Yeah.
Why? Because you didn't like it? I don't know. I feel like none of them said it was hot.
That's true.
Well, they went like this. They're like,
Yeah.
no,
So
awful.
it wasn't hot then, yeah.
Tastes like crayons.
Wow. I had crayons. I tasted crayons before when I was a kid. Very waxy.
And you
Chocolate.
remember that? I feel like I got to go into the other room, grab one, and just chew on one because I don't remember what crayons taste like. Man, I tell you what, your memory must be amazing. No wonder you are the most interesting guy I know.
Man, yeah. PTSD.
Yeah, I guess. Were you one of the glue kids too, or no?
No, well, no. The battery, the 9-volt batteries, my older cousin made me lick it. And
Made
yeah.
you, so you're bullied.
Right. Yeah, I was bullied. Yeah.
Oh, where is he?
He's somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, buddy. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Make you lick a 9 volts.
There you go.
All right. Well, let's. Yeah, I don't know. I find like buffalo anything that is not sauce is kind of strange. Maybe it just belongs on chicken wings, and we'll just keep it at that. Now, this last one, I just don't get it. I just don't know what I want to say about this. Actually, I pulled up the wrong screen. Let me pull this up.
I was like, oh, we going straight in. It was like a surprise. There was
Straight
no
in.
preface.
No. This one is dirt soda. So, yeah. Dirt soda. You know what? Here's the deal, right? You can buy this at Amazon, and it's 4 stars, 428 ratings.
Wow.
Right?
4 out of what? 5, 6?
4 out of 5, right? That's the Amazon things. Now that's actually a 3.8. So people are actually buying this crap.
Wow.
What can I get in my backyard? Like leaf soda. Maybe I can make leaf soda and just become rich. But I wonder all of like dirt. What little type of critters are in this thing? Has anyone actually done a study on this?
Golly, I gotta try.
Or is it
now.
just chemical? Must be chemical, right?
Yeah.
Has to be. Well, look what this knucklehead does. Let's take a
Fertilizer.
look at this. Yeah. Fertilizer. Oh God, yeah. Chemical brother.
Yeah.
Let's pull this one up.
Does dirt soda actually taste like dirt?
Shoveled and bottled in the USA. God, I hope that's not a true statement.
I was scrolling through Amazon randomly when I came across this beauty. My mouth was instantly watering.
Oh no.
And I was curious if it actually tasted like dirt. So I ordered the drink and headed outside to dig up some dirt. Not the dirt with cancer-carrying chemicals, but the clean dirt found deeper in the woods. But now, we can't just compare a liquid to a solid. That'd be unfair to Jeff. We need to turn Jeff into a drink. Step 1, place Jeff into a blender with water.
Oh man.
That's what we have now.
Step 2, filter out the gross big chunks.
Kind of looks like chocolate pudding.
Step 3, add some sparkling soda water. And now, step 4, the taste test. First up, slurping Jeff up.
It smells very earthy. Dirt soda. Cheers. Oh, I felt the.
I gotta pause it there for a second. Where are your parents? Seriously.
Gen Z.
Does
right
your
here.
mom know you're blending Jeff up in her blender
Oh,
that she
man.
uses for margaritas? I swear to God, if I find this out where this kid lives,
My mom would be pissed.
my, yeah.
Fertilizer.
But now, the dirt soda.
Ugh. Why does it taste like that? To be honest, I'd rather drink Jeff.
Oh.
And die. I feel like you went outside, you got a few. I don't think they understand that there's actually stuff in the dirt, like all sorts of microbes and bugs and.
Well, he just took a sip, right? I mean, if he took the whole, mug, yeah, she's like, oh, you better go to the doctor, the ER. But
He may have. We have to find out where this kid is, make sure he's all right, and then also talk to his parents because they all need a big old can of whoop ass. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they saw
Yeah.
that. I'm sure
Yeah.
like TikTok probably went viral and maybe his mom's friend saw it. Like, oh, did you see what your son did?
Yeah, you cinnamon challenge. You remember that? No? Okay. Maybe for another time.
Yeah.
Anyways, Brawnz, what do you say? We'll wrap this up. Any last words for these fine folks?
Just do your research and invest in Bitcoin.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I like that, Brawnz. Do your research because you may be in a deli in New York one day and you may be reaching for what you think is lemon lime soda. It turns out to be celery soda. And you open it up and it's just bad news. So just like any crypto project out there, do your own research. Be careful what you're picking. And if there's some kind of project in a deli somewhere, let us know because I want to reach out to those folks, see what that's all about. All right, Brawnz, thank you for joining us. Guys, thank you out there for joining us, tuning in. We'll see you next time. We'll be right back. Peace.